5 for 4 seconds now. Hey y'all, welcome back. I am Letty, and you see the title of the video. Just to get some house cleaning going. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like, do all that fun stuff. But yeah, I'm ready to get a regular job now. 9 to 5 was highly specific, and I'm not looking to do a 9 to 5. If I can work 5 hours out the day, that'd be nice. But it's just the simple fact that I have the I can't even call it creator burnout. It's just a lot dealing with YouTube, always trying to like make things happen for the algorithm and stuff like that, and it's just really, I'm over it. If I throw the party and the people don't come, then the people just don't come, just like now. So it's just one of those things where I gotta put me first. There's more reasons why I want to get a job, and there's like some reasons why I quit, which is why I'm trying to be cautious in my decision to get a job now. But if you see me looking down, I'm reading my notes, because if you let me, I'll just get scatterbrained and just start talking about stuff that don't even pertain to the topic. And I'll just not talk about the points that I wanted to talk about and be mad when I look at it later. What should I start with first? Okay, so my feelings about the whole situation of me having, and that's the thing, I'm not quitting YouTube. It's just I'm not using this. And then I never even considered myself a full-time creator. Let's put that out there. I was never a full-time creator. I did not quit my job to become a full-time creator. Like, I quit my job before I even got monetized. So let's get that out there, okay? And as a matter of fact, that's a good starting point to my first topic, which is, why did I quit my job in the first place? So if you don't know, or if you're not familiar with this channel, I was a cocktail waitress. And even before that, I was like a diner Denny's waitress. I'm not gonna lie, I really love those jobs. Like, if I could, I'm going too fast, but those are like my favorite type of positions. Like, I got degrees and everything, but I would really much rather prefer to work those type of positions, because I literally get paid to run my mouth, serve people food, and make sure I get the food right. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? And don't get me wrong, even though the tips are good, the pay is good. In my opinion, the pay is good. Like I say, I got degrees and everything, but me being a waitress was the most I ever made. Period. Was the most I ever made. Like, that was the highest paying job I ever had. And that's even at Denny's. Even when I was a cocktail waitress. Like, that's the most I had ever made. And that's with me having like a job with prestige. So, put some respect on servers' names. The thing is, like, that position, that role is just like super stressful. It's so stressful. Like, it's type of stressful where like you want to be you find yourself in a cooler crying a couple of times out the shift. That's an exaggeration, but it's stressful. There's some women, some people who end up in a nut house working that position. Sometimes it can get messy. That's any job though. It can get messy working at a restaurant or doing drinks. And especially with handling drinks, usually if like you dealing with drinks, a lot of people make it a habit of drinking on the job. So that's why, like, one of the things you really got to be careful with. It can be a habit. It's a very demanding position. I will say that you work for every penny you get. That's why it's like, I don't know, when people try to tell waitresses or waiters to get a real job, it's like, look, you don't know what goes on behind the scenes. It's stressful. Even the cook, show some love to your cooks, because especially in the summertime, it is hot as hell back there. Show some love to the cooks too. Like, and that's why I used to always like when my diners used to like tip the cooks too, because they just, now I don't think they can accept it, but I was one of them people like, look, take this, you deserve it. It's hot as hell back here, and you on this grill. Now, a lot of servers don't think that way. A lot of servers like, look, they get the hourly wage, they'll be fine. I'm like, look, get that man his tip so he can get your drinks and your food out better, like quicker. You know what I mean? But why I quit? I'm one of those type of people that when I work, there is no in between with me. I'm either not working at all, like just laying here, which is what I was doing here. We'll get into that. I'm either not working at all or I'm like overworking myself. There's no in between with me. I have no balance. Um, an example of that is like when I was working at Denny's. There was a time where I worked at Denny's and I did a 24-hour shift. So I started off serving, and then it was like I was off for like basically 2 hours. I hung around and helped, and then I was the host, and I stayed on site for 24 hours, and then I finally went home, had my rest for the day, and then got called back into work. Caffeine. Now you see why like my caffeine cherry is busted, because I needed it. Also, like even with me being a cocktail waitress, oh, the cops are here. Even with me being a cocktail waitress, they started me off working only Tuesdays and Saturdays. By the time I was like almost quitting, I was working 7 days in a row, and they were trying to put me on the schedule for 8th on a holiday, and I had to kindly put them in their place like, no, you're not gonna do me like that. Like, no. Like, I was supposed to be part-time and y'all giving me full-time hours. Like, this is not, and here's the thing, especially with that type of industry with the tips, it's hard to say no because you want the money. It's like the cash is in your hand. It's hard to say no. So I can't put the blame fully on the employer because I can say no. It's just the money is so good. Like the money is so good. So with that, it was stressful. I was losing hair. It was damaging on my body, of course, because I was always drinking energy drinks. I was always pounding caffeine in my body. And I just needed a break. If I can find it, I will put a video up. I will put a video up on this channel where I was like, I sent to my family like, look, I'm tired of working. My ankles hurt. I'm tired. I told them I have a doctor's appointment for my ankles, and they gave me more hours. I'm tired of working. I don't want to work anymore. I want to shop. I want to travel. I want to do all that. I don't want to work anymore. And now look at me. So before I go any further, I want to say I'm not. If it seemed like I'm just complaining about not working, that's not the case at all. That's not the case at all. Because I am very grateful to be in this situation. So I don't want to make it seem like, like I prayed for these problems. Really, I really did pray for these problems. So I'm not being ungrateful. I'm not complaining at all. It's just that when I work so hard that I had a nice little lump sum to sit down for a little bit. Like that's how hard of a worker I am. So what are we gonna talk about next? Now, why I think I'm ready to find another job, and then I'm gonna combine these 2 points. And why you should not depend on YouTube for your full on income. Basically, don't quit your day job if you're doing YouTube. Don't quit your day job if you're doing YouTube, because it is stressful. It's very much stressful. But let me see, which topic should I do first? Let's do the YouTube part. So why you should not depend on YouTube as your like full-time content creator. Now sometimes it works. Sometimes it works for other people, sometimes it don't. If your life is not, if you don't already have like a momentum going in the YouTube community, do not quit your day job. Like, okay, I get it. You got monetized and one of your videos went viral. Until you can get 3 viral videos and like a nice steady income, do not quit your day job, because one thing about it is the algorithm is very unpredictable. It's very unpredictable. Like 1 minute is like, okay, this video hit, I use the same tags, what's going on? And that's the issue I was having, and it was wrecking my brain. Like it was like, why did this video hit but this video did not? And then you watch all these YouTubers and the YouTubers who are teaching you how to, do the algorithm and stuff like that. And it's like, I'm doing it. Somehow it ain't working. Baby, don't quit your day job. Matter of fact, your day job might even give you the motivation to keep going. Also, I'm one of those people where I get one-track minded very easily. And since YouTube since you since YouTube was like one of those things that was like really wrecking my brain, that's the one that I focus on all the time now. I focus on YouTube all the time, you know. Not I don't even focus on TikTok, Instagram, none of that. And you would think, okay, the cheese has moved. I think you should expand your platform. No, not me. Not one track mind Letty. Like no, that's not what happens. So that's another thing you want to keep in consideration. That's expand your platforms. Don't be like me. I did that so you wouldn't have to, okay? I need a shirt that says that I did that so you wouldn't have to. Also, I covered that. With the income, and that's another thing. People think that the ad revenue income thingy, they think that that's a lot. It's really not. Depending on what niche you are in and how you have your videos categorized. Like a lot of us put our categorizations for people in blogs where that's like one of the low paying ones. If you are doing vlogs or something like that, you would probably want to do entertainment. If you're teaching somebody something, you would probably want to do like how to or education because those pay more than people in blogs. I just put you on to something that wasn't even part of the video, but the income is not there, at least for me. Let me know down below if the income is popping for you, but for me, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, it's not. If you're not doing YouTube as like a passion or a hobby, like how I had to switch my brain to like, okay, I'm not doing this for money, I'm doing this for fun, which is what I originally did anyway. Which is what the original thing was anyway. I'm just doing this for fun. I'm running my mouth. Like I say, I run my mouth to myself anyway. Might as well try to get paid for it, right? And oh, that's another thing. You're gonna hear me say a lot. I'm not editing, so I can't cut out the ums and buts and the so's. So deal with that one. And yeah, now we're gonna go to why. Let me see. Now I'm gonna go to why I am ready to find a job. Now, when I say find a job, I want something part-time. I don't want anything that's going to take up my time. So serving is out the I miss the tips. I miss basically with me, I miss people throwing their money at me. I miss the tips. Don't get me wrong. But I would like a stable, consistent income to where it's not as stressful as it is in the waiting industry, in the service industry. So, and it's just mainly the consistency. The thing, okay, there's a reason why older people take so. I'm not comparing myself to elders, so I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm not comparing myself to elders. I'm still a peon compared to the elders. But there's a reason why elders do not want to retire, and that is because once they retire, like everything, their physical mobility, everything, they just start to deteriorate. So if you ever, matter of fact, there was a award ceremony. Here's me getting on tangent. There's an award ceremony where I went to. The two women who were going in retirement were forced into retirement, and you could see like the sadness on their face because usually when someone retires, it goes downhill. That is a thing. That's not an age specific thing. It's just what it is. When you stop working, you really just, I'm not going to say you don't want to do anything, but it's like you kind of just sit idly. That's why when you see some people retire, they go back and do like a people greeting job at Walmart or something. Because it's like, I need to get out. I need to be mentally stimulated. I need to move my body. Because if you let yourself like just stay home, we like to think that, okay, we'll travel, okay, we'll go do fun stuff. I thought that's what it was going to be for me, but it was not. And it may be just a people person thing, in a person, like person by person case. But for me, I have full intentions on traveling. I have full intentions on shopping, getting my nails done. But then I just realized that I just started making excuses for myself as to why I should just stay in. And even with me doing DoorDash and stuff, the fact that I don't have to go in my car, I don't have to go to a certain area. There's nobody telling me, hey, if you don't be here, you're going to get fired. So don't do that. Like, I need a, I don't like authority, but I really need authority in my life. I need a routine. I need someone to tell me what to do. That sounds stupid. I get it because I don't like authority, but at the same time, I need it. Like, I need it. I need, what is it? I lack the discipline, so I need somebody to tell me, get out the house, go here, make some money. All right, now clock out and go back home or do whatever you want to do. And that's what I need in my life. That's something that we take for granted in the workforce. And like I say, I'm not complaining. And this is not me trying to like do a backwards boast or however. You know what I mean when I say like backwards boast. I'm don't know the word for it, but I just feel like I don't know. And then I just felt empty. I feel empty because I don't have a job yet. I feel empty because it's like everybody's out talking, meeting people, and me being a people person, I'm just in here scared to go outside because it's like I don't need to go outside, so why do I go, like, why go outside? And yeah, it's just, don't, like I said, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna still do my lives, I'm gonna still do my YouTubes, I'm gonna still bring some encouraging to you, I'm gonna encourage you, I'm gonna do that, but at the same time, I gotta put me first. I gotta find something for me to do, and that's another thing. So it was like, with you just being at home, all you want to do is spend money, and it's the money that's like you don't have. This is saved money. I don't have the tips coming in anymore, so it's like I'm dipping into savings, spending money because I have nothing else to do but eat and shop, because it's in the comfort of my four walls. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I would like to add extra money, and then with DoorDash, it's so inconsistent. Like, and then I'm putting a wear and tear on my car, and one thing that made me realize that is that the day before yesterday, for $10, I ran over a plank, and like in my mind, I'm like, I just messed my car up for $10. But thank God the tire is okay. But that's another thing. Is like I don't want to put the wear and tear on my car. I just want to be in a brick and mortar establishment making money, clock out, go home. And I'm really, like I said, I would like something part-time. There's like I'm not ashamed to do the wild stuff, like not wild stuff, but you know, like what people consider not a real job. Consider like whatever the hell that is, like as long as you're working, that's a real job. Like it's legal, I'm getting a check, it's a real job. But you liable to see me at your grocery store bakery baking cakes or decorating the cakes and pies, which I don't know, I would like to learn that skill. Like that would be like training, and you know, getting trained to, you know, make my own bakery. You never know. Like it's just, you never know where you're gonna find me. If you see me, you know, in that section, in the bakery section, decorating the hell out that cake, because I'm gonna put my all into it. Feel free to say hi, and I do accept tips. I don't care what the company policy says. I accept tips. That's just me. That's just me. Don't tell them I said that. But yeah, comment down below if you had this experience with the whole creator burnout, and it's just like, you know what, I'm going back to work. I need a job, I'm going back to work. And with that, I have nothing much planned. I'm hungry. I don't know what I want to eat. Yeah, I'm hungry. I don't know what I want to eat yet. So I do need to clean up. I'm going to have ChatGPT redo my resume for me. Because I need his help. But like I say, part-time job, nothing serious, nothing major. Just something to get my bones moving, something to keep me in the spirit, something to keep me smiling at people, something to get me motivated. Okay, all right. Thank y'all for watching, and I want you to remember to spread love. I went caca for a minute. I want you to spread love, pursue purpose, and center God, and everything will be a-okay.